Good morning, friends and subscribers. But this wasn't quite the video you were expecting. Tomorrow is time to go to Manchester for the Sanjay Mortimer Rep Rap Festival 2024 weekend. Taking my good lady with me. Travelling over by car tomorrow, which is Friday. Staying in Manchester the Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday night, and coming back on the Monday, so no rush. She gets to do some Christmas shopping, and she's got a full weekend ticket to the show as well, so she can come and have a look around if she likes, when she likes. But it's a bit of a weekend for both of us, really. So yeah, where have I been? Where have I been? I haven't done much really since this time last year. Once we get into January work-wise, we're very much at out, long days working outside, so when I finish in the evenings, I generally just want to relax, maybe have a long bath with a glass of wine and chill. And then weekends, because I'm working all week, weekends we tend to do things. We have a small house about an hour and a half away from where I work, because of course I live on the site 12 months of the year, but we do own a property about an hour and a quarter away inland, and we tend to go there on our days off, which means up until March, producing content, 3D printing, anything like that really goes out of the window. And then this year through the season, again, it's been a very busy season, jumping from site to site, solving problems, dealing with issues. So really, I've not been in the right headspace to be able to sit and relax in the evenings and fire up a 3D printer. I've done one or two little things, but really nothing major at all. I turned 55 in April, and I made a conscious decision to get back into biking. I used to ride 125cc motorcycles from the age of 16 up until about 18 or 19 when I started driving, and motorcycles took a, well, they didn't take a back seat, they disappeared altogether. But now I just got to 55 and I decided, well, why don't I go in for my bike test? So I got hold of a local company, did my CBT, passed my theory, and did the CBT and passed my theory passed my CBT in April. I bought a small 125 motorcycle called a Mutt Fat Sabbath, and I rode that through the summer. Tried to get out on it for half an hour to an hour most evenings, and then at weekends, well, not at weekends, but then on our days off, I used to ride it through to our house. So I did, between April and September, I put about 3,000 miles on the bike, which just got me confident and comfortable riding again, dealing with conditions. My ride includes, my ride home includes a 1 in 4 hill, which is in modern measures is a 25% hill, so it's quite a steep hill. I had to do hill starts on that several times, all that kind of thing. So by the time it came to September and work had quietened down a little, I was pretty much happy and comfortable riding a 125. So then in the UK you have to do a theory test, which I did and passed, which includes doing a hazard perception section, where you have to watch a video and you have to click a mouse when you feel there is a hazard sort of growing. It doesn't necessarily mean you see a car pull to a junction, so that's a hazard. But if you see a car pull to a junction and it's crawling beyond the junction, that's a perception of it becoming a hazard, becoming an issue. Way past that, no problem. Then did my Mod 1, which is what they class as off-road training. And they put you on a larger CC motorcycle, so I was on a Trident 660. And you have to learn to do slow speed maneuvers, handling of the motorcycle, those kind of things. You have to do emergency stops, avoidance at speed, where you have to flick out from behind the cone while doing at least 32 miles an hour. So there's that, which I managed to get through without any problems. And then, it was about a week later, that was all. I got put in for my part 2 of the test, which is the on-road section, where basically you are just out on the road with an instructor riding his bike behind you, and he gives you instructions. You know, the next junction turn left, the next junction turn right, and he'll pull you over several times to do setting off from behind a parked car or setting off on a hill, that kind of thing. And you go through all that. So you have a drive for about 3/4 of an hour. Excuse me. Of course, it was raining when I took mine. You then go back to the test centre, get off the bike, and you walk back in. And as we walk back in, he said, "Well, you know, pleased to say you've passed your bike test." So yeah, that was all good. So I went out and bought myself. This is a Royal Enfield Himalayan 452cc single-cylinder motorcycle, and I bought it. It was 6 months old with about 1,000 miles on the clock, and I bought that in, I suppose it was October, probably, either the end of September or the beginning of October. And it's now got 4,222 miles on it. So I have been out on it quite a lot because I do enjoy it. It's a great escape. It's good for the mind. It's just one of those. It feels like a nice place to be. You can just go out for an hour or two and leave all your troubles and your stresses of work behind and just ride and enjoy. So yeah, basically that's where I've been. But like I say, we've got Smurf coming up this weekend. I'll be there for the whole weekend. I hope some of you will be there. It'll be great to meet you. If you haven't been before and you're considering going, I'm sure you saw my very short, sharp review of last year's event, which was the one that was down south in Oxford. That was very good, very good. Thoroughly enjoyed that. For the first one, it was lovely to see so many supporters over from the States and Europe. Many of the large and well-known names in 3D printing made the effort to come over. And I believe they're doing the same again, and there will be many new ones besides. Everybody's very friendly, everybody's very welcoming. It's very much an all-inclusive, very safe area to be. So yeah, I will leave this little short video here. If you are here at Smurf this weekend, I look forward to seeing you. Don't be to come up and say hi. I'll probably have no idea who you are, because I'm terrible with names and faces and everything else. But yeah, come up, say hello. I'll be wandering about for the whole weekend. Thanks very much for watching this short video. hope you're all well, and you will be getting some more content from me soon. Unfortunately, for you that are only into 3D printing, some of it is going to be bike related, as this has become a new passion. But we will try to integrate the two. If there happens to be a video that you don't particularly like because it's not your thing, by all means tell me. But I'm just diversifying a little, because it's all about doing content on what you enjoy. And yeah, I'm at the stage now where I enjoy cycling, motorcycling, and 3D printing. So that's the way we're heading. Anyway, thanks very much. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.